And joining us now on Skype from Germany to discuss Kenya's presidential election is a researcher and analyst for Horn of Africa region, Hawa Noor. Hawa, it's good to have you join us here on TVC News Hour. So, Raila Odinga is practically talking tough, rejecting the counts that have come out. That's the polls. The poll is result that have come out as it now, showing Kenyatta leading with a margin, talking about 1.4 million votes. What is he likely to do again this time, knowing that this is not new? He has rejected 2 elections and blamed it also on fraud.
Thank you very much for having me. At this moment, it is difficult to preempt what might take place, but I will say the next, if in case, first of all, the forms 34A and 34B are still being waited for. And so despite, apart from Raila's press statement that the current results are just numbers and then do not reflect the voting patterns of the country, we're still waiting for further instruction or further information from the various candidates. So as we wait, we can only speculate what might happen next. I mean, what is provided for by the law is for any candidate that is not satisfied with the result to appeal in the Constitutional Court.
Okay, and now we're seeing pockets of violence in some parts of Kenya, and that's what nobody ever prayed for. We always hoped that this might be very peaceful, unlike the last time. What steps should the Kenyan government begin to take right away to ensure that this is nipped in the bud?
Well, as far as I know, and I'm trying to follow these elections even on social media, and I've only heard about peace. I mean, I'm not aware of any violence that has erupted in any part of the country. I only heard about some riot in Kisumu, but all this is still nothing to be confirmed because there are no official information on that yet. But the security mechanism of the country, the security cabinet secretary Matiang'i just spoke to the media an hour ago, or more or less, and has assured that every part of the country is calm. So we want to believe that this is the situation at the moment. In any case, we are still in waiting mode. We are waiting for the IEBC to communicate further on the availability of Forms 34A and 34B. That is the point of contention here.
How right would it be to play down this situation, knowing that this is exactly how it started the last time with the burning of tires? Now we know of Kisumu and Mathai. We don't know where else it will spread to. So indeed, we need to really talk about this. What can be done? Maybe words from the international community or even local monitors there. What can be done to quell the protests going on already before it turns out to violence?
Well, I think the only way to go about it is for the IEBC to come out and present what has been asked for. The NASA presidential candidate, Raila Odinga, has just read a statement, like I mentioned earlier, and has talked about hacking that has taken place. And so the issue here is that the numbers or the algorithm that is presented, which they call numbers only, and not a reflection of the situation, do not match the Forms 34A and 34B. So this is what the country is waiting for. So I think this is basically what might calm the situation. This is the contention that I just mentioned. And so further than that, I mean, of course, we are not playing down the situation. There is a reason for concern, given the situation since the last week or 2 weeks, and the culmination of the whole situation up to today. But we can only hope that the IEBC is able to come out and present what is required.
We're actually hoping that that happens and there will be peace. Peace in Kenya remains. Thank you so much for your time. Hawa Noor, analyst for Horn of Africa region. We appreciate you.